Hello and welcome to another episode of Rocket League Adventures. My name is Flying Magpies and I'm here once again to bring you, Rocket League. This week I'm taking on the Guardians and the Mammoths, which means the Monarchs, who are currently top of the table, in the next episode. So keep looking out for that one in a few days. But right now I'm going to start playing the Guardians, who are all the way down they're in third. So this is a real, as they say, an 8-point game, or a 2-point game. So, as if they win, they could jump into second. If I win, I stay in second, or possibly even go to first. Now, my aim this season is to go back to back in the first, and actually get the first place a lot earlier, or secure first place a lot earlier on. Now, last episode, I know I had a bit of recording issues. My mic failed to actually record all the things, and let's boot this in and follow it in. So there we go, a nice go-ahead goal. So yes, I forgot to turn my mic on and it didn't record, so I had to put all the voice I said in post-production. And is that going in? Have I put enough? Yes, it was. Just enough to put it in. Let's have a look at that, shall we? 10 seconds, just enough, booted up over the head, and with just enough backspin to put it into the goal. I'm not sure I'll be able to do the same thing here, but if I can, let's jump. Oh, not quite enough. They probably jumped at the last minute. But anyway, so 2 goals up and only 30 seconds elapsed. That's a pretty good start. I think I'm going to go with my defensive ploys of last episode and try and stick behind the ball, except when it's quite close to me. So I'm going to stick off the ball here. Wait for them to make this mistake, and as you can see, they're rushing into defense. So that's the perfect time, and they managed to get it, which is a bit odd. Well, it's not odd; it's just unexpected. Let's rush back into the fence and deflect the ball. I need to be careful there, because now they're goal side of it. You can see them there, but they didn't have another person there to take full advantage of it. And if I'm careful enough, I wasn't quite careful. Yeah, it was so close to getting a goal. So close. And I didn't quite pull it off. So that's some of the disadvantages of attacking can do. Just blow them up, which I did. And send it into attack once again. That's it, and now just hang back, let them make the mistake. Is my strategy now. Just let them, or force them into a mistake. And as you can see there, if I'd been drawn forward, I'd have been too far away from the ball to do this, and now I've been blown up. That's not nice. Where's the ball? Let's get goal side of it. And carefully punted away, which wasn't quite successful. Didn't have quite enough speed there to get it, and they were just able to punt it over my head. Ah well, let's keep it up. And that's goal side of me. I keep my feet and get the center ball. Oh wow, they saved it by pushing it away. So let's go backwards. And now, oh wait, no, that didn't quite go as planned. I'm now on the back foot here a bit, trying to defend. I must not concede, and thankfully it's bouncing out. But they're in a very good position, or we're in a good position. Let's just bump it away. I really should learn how to reverse and drift. If anyone knows how to drift on a PC, that would be greatly appreciated, because I struggle a lot with it. They're in a good defensive position. Oh, no. That was not good. After my 2 quick goals. Alright, let's not rush this one. Let's not rush at all. Just get that boost. Let them come to me. And punt it over their heads. And now rush into defense. Into attack. And send it goalward. Oh, and they put it in for me, I think. Let's have a look at that video. So you can see me just punting it off to the side, just a little bit more to the right would have been nice. But as you can see me trying to put it in, yeah, it was their punt that actually put it in. So the go-ahead goal, I'm now 3 goals to 2. Let's... oh no, I've missed that entirely. I'm going to have to use a super boost to get back into defence. And I've done it now. Probably wasted a lot more boost than I absolutely needed to, but... and there we go, punted it out of their reach, but they'll soon be back onto it. And they've taken the 100 boost again. And they missed it entirely there. Nice, nice, nice. Let's have a look at that again, shall we? I think I really should look at this. So there's the final punt, and me just following it in, and them missing it completely. So, again, I'm in a very good position, and I need to not rush the ball so often, I think. But a minute remaining, and if I'm not careful, I'm going to concede here. That's going in. That was a terrible ploy from me. I'm not going to watch that. But as long as I don't do the same thing here, I just need to punt, keep it in their forward half. So my forward half for the next 20-30 seconds, and I should be safe. So let's curve round. Let them soaking up time. Yeah. Which is, it's not the best thing, because they could have easily rushed it, and that was a big mistake from them, and I very nearly put it out, defended it myself. But anyway, 2 goals up again, 5 to 3. I like being in this position, 2 goals up, because I feel that a goal usually takes around 10 seconds to score, or at least against a computer. So especially when it's a computer, so they take about 10 seconds to score. Let's defend. If they take 10 seconds to score, then you can calculate that it takes 20 seconds to score 2, and that's from here you're safe. It's not always good, and you can see they're just punting them off is actually working in my favour. And there we go, a win. So that's a nice win. 5 goals and 7 shots on goal again. It's a nice start. So now I'm taking on the Mammoths, who are still in 7th, and the Monarchs enjoyed a nice win against whoever it was, against the Mammoth lot. Sorry, the Monarchs. The Monarchs beat the Cyclones, as you'd expect, 1st v 10th. Anyway, take on the Mammoths, who are in 7th. I'm looking forward, hoping to get another win here, because I think that would be 7 in a row or 6 in a row. And which is my longest streak so far in playing Rocket League Adventures. Yeah, so yeah, I'm looking forward to a good one. Foamer. Now let's just play with my normal defensive strats. Play like they do, playing in defense. Wait for them to make the mistake. That's going in, so I'm going to have to be very careful on that to save, because it was going in. And I had to take action to defend it. I can't see them anywhere, so I really should use the super boost, line myself up, and that's gone way off. If I had just punted that in... they're coming, let's punt it off. That was that's a good play there. But it's still not over. And they're rushing into defense, I think. No, they're coming to attack. So here I am, ready to punt the ball away. Yeah, it's going to come round. And again, a nice punt away, a clear ball. It's a defensive ploy, defensive part of the game that I need to work on, I reckon. As well as the attacking. I mean, if I'm only scoring 5 goals a game, or 5 or 4 goals a game, it's not exactly ideal. Because then I'm not at the peak of my powers. Where's the ball? Oh, that could have been disastrous, losing sight of the ball in straight on in defense. Oh, that's going to go in. Nice. Just a further touch away, and they were going to rush it all the way into their defense before retaliating. So 1 goal up, and I'm sorry again for any silences that I'm having. I'm going to rush, let them go over me, get a little bit closer to the ball, and oh no, that's the wrong way. Let's quickly punt it off their line, because that's one thing you have to do, is that especially against the pro bots, if you calculate where they're going to hit the ball, you just have to punt the ball slightly off their course, and then they have to correct. So I'm using the wall there to punt it away from them, and I'm going to start. They made the mistake, so that's the ample opportunity to go on the offensive. Oh no, I stuffed it up there. So as you can see, I wasn't quite ready for them, and their favourite tactic of just punting it front of goal it would work if there was 2 of them. Thankfully there's not. So it's right on in front of their goal. I'm punting it away, just sort of time wasting at the same time because I am a goal ahead, but I need to be very careful not to concede with very little time left. So that's why it's probably a question I could answer, is when is a good time to time waste, and the answer is I don't really know. I would say around 1 minute to 30 seconds, depending on how far ahead you are. If you're like 1 goal, keep on the attack, keep on the offensive, because you still need to make sure of your victory. If you're 2 goals up, probably around 30 seconds to a minute is about the ideal time. That's a nice. Is that a reverse goal? Oh, so close. So yes, 30 seconds to a minute is probably around the right time for a 2 goal lead. If it's a 3 goal lead, then you can probably start the time wasting at about a minute. I suppose if you're in general play, if you just got the goal with exactly a minute to go, then you probably should still rush the ball. Make sure to play attacking, because the main point of time wasting is to keep the ball in a place where your opponent can't score. Like I'm not doing here. Like I'm pretty close in defense, so and they're going to be rushing the ball from here. So I need to be very careful to keep the ball moving forward, even with 45 seconds to go, because I've only got a 1 goal lead, and that's not enough should they circle around and score a goal. It's not going to be enough for me to get a go-ahead goal, which is the entire point of time wasting. You're wasting time so they can't get the goal they need to either tie the game or go ahead. And if that bounces right, which it didn't, I could have gotten the goal, but it's an opportunity, and it bounced off the top. So as you can see, being in attack, being right in front of goal is actually time wasting, and now I am safe. 10 seconds to go and they shouldn't be able to score from here as long as I punt it off. And there we go, another win for the Magpies. So there we go, 4 centered balls, 4 shots and goal. Not the best output, but a win to win with 1 goal, 4 shots. I could have destroyed them. But as I say, a win's a win, and 7-1, and the Monarchs lost. That's surprising. The Monarchs lost to the Guardians in 4th. So going into next game, I'm going to be top of the ladder, taking the Monarchs. So it's a top of the table clash, and hopefully that's a good one to watch. Hopefully I can keep my 6-game winning streak going, or 7-game winning streak, because 6 games last season and this one. So hopefully you enjoy that. Hopefully you've enjoyed this video. If you have, remember to like and subscribe, and I'll see you soon. Goodbye.